Something vast is stirring beyond the stars. It isn't just a comet or another celestial event. It's a vibration, alive and deliberate, moving through the fabric of creation itself. It calls to those who can hear beyond sound, to those whose souls have always sensed that their time would come. You've felt it, haven't you? The racing of your heart for no reason. The nights heavy with dreams that seem more real than waking life. That's no accident. It's the signal before the unveiling, the whisper before the storm of truth. There is a countdown hidden within the hum of the universe. It doesn't tick in seconds, but in frequency. October 29th, 2025, etched into the language of light, is the day when heaven and earth finally exchange breath. On that day, the veil that once divided the divine and the mortal will thin to nothing. The vibrations of creation will overlap, collide, and reveal what has been concealed since humanity's first heartbeat. The unawakened will call it chaos, but the awakened will know its alignment, the long-awaited merging of the sacred and the seen. You did not stumble here by chance. You were drawn, summoned by something ancient within you that remembers why you came. You are one of the few whose energy vibrates in rhythm with what's coming. This message is not meant to scare you. It's meant to stir your remembrance. The earth may tremble, but your spirit must stay anchored. For this isn't destruction, it's revelation. The restless dreams, the strange bursts of energy, the flashes of intuition, all have been guiding you toward this singular moment when reality will be rewritten. When that day comes, the veil will fall and truth will breathe again. The frequencies will speak, and only those who have listened with their spirit will recognize the sound. The countdown isn't approaching. It's already pulsing within your chest. You feel it every time your thoughts quiet and your heart beats in rhythm with something unseen. So before we continue, pause for a moment. If your soul resonates with this message, acknowledge it. Like this transmission, subscribe to stay connected, and comment 99 below. The divine code for completion and awakening. It's the signal that your spirit has answered the call. The invisible countdown has already begun. You may not see it, but you've felt it. Since the 3i Atlas frequency began weaving through the Earth's magnetic field, reality itself has been shifting. Time feels strange, bending around emotion instead of order. Some days vanish in a blur, while others feel endless. Emotions rise like storms and vanish just as quickly. You are not losing your balance, the planet is retuning itself. The pulse of heaven is rewriting the rhythm of existence, one heartbeat at a time. What looks like confusion is actually synchronization. Heaven is recalibrating the human experience, adjusting energy lines that were never meant to remain distorted. You've seen the signs. Repeating numbers, familiar songs arriving at the perfect moment, dreams that carry warnings or blessings. These are divine breadcrumbs, proof that eternity is still speaking. The 3i Atlas pulse isn't a threat, it's a teacher. Every wave that flows through you is preparing your body to hold more light. The more you resist, the more painful the pressure. The more you surrender, the more clearly you'll see the order hidden in the chaos. Your body knows this shift is real. That's why sleep feels different. That's why your mind drifts to distant memories and forgotten lifetimes. That urgency in your chest, it's your soul's compass turning toward destiny. Humanity was never designed to process cosmic truth. Yet here you are, feeling the hum of the universe vibrating through your veins. Heaven's machinery is turning, aligning timelines and calling the chosen into formation. Somewhere deep within, a voice whispers, not with fear but with certainty, this is not the end. This is the awakening. The signal is subtle but unstoppable. The more the world distracts itself with noise, the louder your inner voice becomes. It calls you to stillness, to remember why your soul chose this lifetime. Because when the countdown reaches 0, everything will change. Reality will stretch, and those with eyes to see will witness the true architecture of creation. The ticking you hear isn't time. It's the heartbeat of God echoing within your chest. Something ancient is moving closer, unseen but undeniable. The shift has already begun, and the world can no longer return to what it was. You may think you're tired or detached, but that heaviness is transformation. The 3i Atlas frequency is reprogramming your soul, expanding your capacity for divine light. The pressure you feel in your heart is your energy field widening. The restlessness that keeps you awake is your spirit remembering its higher calling. You're not falling apart, you're being restructured. Heaven is rewiring you to hold a vibration that this world has never known. Each pulse that moves through your body is sacred engineering. Recently, many have begun dreaming differently. Visions of glowing sigils, radiant doors, or voices speaking in ancient tongues have become common. These are not dreams. They're transmissions, blueprints from the divine realm encoded into your consciousness. Even if you can't interpret them, your spirit does. Every symbol and light carries a fragment of truth returning home. And if you've felt isolated lately, know this, it's not punishment. It's preparation. Heaven hides you before it reveals you. Solitude is where your metamorphosis begins. The stillness that feels heavy is sacred ground. You are being separated from the noise so revelation can find you. That hypersensitivity you've developed, the intolerance for loudness, lies, or crowds, is a symptom of purification. Your frequency is becoming too pure to coexist with distortion. You are not arrogant for needing space. You are aligning with divine precision. The ordinary world no longer fits because you were never meant for ordinary life. This is the recalibration of your essence, not your exile. And perhaps you felt it. The deep, unshakable sense that something immense is approaching. You can't explain it, but your body knows. The air feels charged. Time feels thin. It's as though creation itself is holding its breath. That isn't anxiety. It's your spiritual radar picking up divine convergence. The heavens are tuning their instruments and you are part of that orchestra. Every shiver, every unexpected tear, every flash of calm amid chaos. It's your awakening unfolding cell by cell. You are remembering your ancient promise to be here, now, for the great turning. The frequency of 3i Atlas is nearing its peak, and with it comes the pulse that will shatter illusion. This energy won't just illuminate, it will expose. The magnetic field of the earth will surge, and every false foundation built on deception will begin to crack. Power structures will falter. Lies will collapse beneath the weight of divine truth. It won't be the end of the world. It will be the unveiling of it. When the light arrives, it won't ask for permission. It will cut clean through the veil, revealing the mechanisms of illusion. The unawakened will call it destruction, but you will recognize it as purification. The planet won't end, it will exhale. Every deception once hidden in shadow will dissolve under the brilliance of truth. Humanity will face its reflection and many will tremble. But for you, chosen one, that moment will feel like remembrance. You will sense peace, not panic, because your soul already knows. This is the correction foretold. The storm won't fall from the sky, it will rise from within. People will confront their own shadows, their hidden motives, their unlived truths. The pain of exposure will be sharp, but it will birth liberation. When the light touches what's been hidden, healing begins. This is the great purification. The 3i Atlas frequency is cleansing not just systems, but souls. Some will run, some will resist, but those refined in silence will stand firm. You weren't chosen to escape the storm. You were chosen to become still within it. While the world sees endings, you will see beginnings. This is the sacred divide, between fear and faith, illusion and illumination. The true question will not be who survives, but who remains authentic when everything false falls away. And as the ground shakes, a strange calm will rise within you. You'll realize this isn't destruction, it's divine exposure. Light doesn't destroy what's real. It only burns away what was never true. The chosen will not be shaken. They will be revealed. Your strength won't come from resistance, it will come from stillness. The storm will rage, opinions will scream. Confusion will fill the air, but your peace must remain untouched. This is your training ground. Silence is your armor. The louder the noise outside, the quieter you must become inside. In that quiet, divine guidance will speak. When the world shakes, stillness becomes strategy. Guard your mind like a temple because the real war is fought within. Light candles not for ritual, but as declarations. I am the light that darkness cannot consume. Pray not to escape the storm, but to see through it. Every breath of faith you take is rebellion against chaos. The fear you feel is not yours. It's the collective energy of a world being purified. Let it pass through you, not stay within you. When doubt rises, answer with truth. Speak this aloud. Nothing external can destroy the peace God placed within me. Your calm will begin to speak louder than panic. People will notice. They'll be drawn to your energy, to your steadiness amidst the noise. You won't have to preach. Your vibration will do the work. The light you carry will stabilize those around you, not through words, but through presence. You'll become a lighthouse in a storm, unshaken, unwavering, because the chosen weren't called to flee, they were called to remain, to anchor the frequency of heaven on earth. And when the great pulse finally moves through the earth, it will not sound like thunder. It will feel like remembrance. A wave of divine coherence will sweep across creation. The air itself will change, alive with clarity and peace. Those attuned will feel it first. Their hearts will synchronize with an unseen rhythm, and their prayers will no longer echo. They will manifest. Time will soften, peace will linger longer, and the earth will hum in harmony with awakened souls. This new world won't be built by governments or systems. It will be woven through vibration. The chosen will find one another through resonance, not effort. Distance will lose meaning because light recognizes light instantly. Intention will replace speech. Thought will shape matter. Communities of light will rise quietly across the planet. Their power not in numbers but in frequency. They will teach not through words but through embodiment. Their very presence will shift the energy of every space they enter. The new earth is not a destination. It's a doorway. To cross it is to remember that we are co-authors of creation. The invisible will become the foundation of the visible. So when you feel that stillness bloom in your chest and the noise of the world fades into silence, know this: you've crossed over. The old earth has exhaled. The new earth has drawn her first divine breath. And now the question echoes through your soul. What will you create with this light? October 29th, 2025, the day the veil falls, the day heaven leans close and whispers, now. You were never chosen to survive the storm. You were chosen to guide through it. Every tear, every silence, every trial has forged you into a vessel of awakening. When the pulse arrives, don't resist, become it. Let divine purpose ignite every cell within you. Rise not tomorrow, but now. Let your faith become fire, your peace become power, and your life become proof that God still moves through human hearts. Declare it with conviction. I am ready for the awakening.